those two runs ended with Medvedev against Miami and Wimbledon there.
Yeah.
What is the issue for you playing prime Medvedev, especially your style? Because you would think your style might lend well to playing someone like him as he returns so far back. But how was he
Yeah.
able to sort of, I guess, disrupt you?
Yeah. So on hard court, his movement is a lot better. He moves a joke on a hard court. Like it's just his ability to defend. And I think what people a lot of times don't understand about like how deep Daniil stands on a return, especially on second serve return, but even first serve. On grass, what I was able to do a lot of times was use a serve and volley. And I would just go, because of how deep he was, I'd catch the first volley and I would just go short in the service box a lot. And so, because I knew on a grass court, the ball isn't going to bounce that much. So if I can
Right.
just make solid contact and just not let it get too much air, it's going to die. And so I'm literally cutting the serve, I'm getting in, and I'm just like reading it. And I'm just saying, I just need to touch it and just dead it. And so I was able to do that pretty well. On a hard court, it's not that easy because he has better footing. If you go wide and he has solid footing, the amount of angle that you have to cover. They always say, like, follow the ball when you're serving the volley. Well, if I'm in the deuce side and Daniil is so far back and I hit a really good slider wide, he's running to it like a running forehand, and he can pretty much hit it almost in front of him, and it's curling down the line. And if you have to shade that to cover that, because it's going to be out all the way until it's in. It's like you top 50 until you're not.
Yeah.
Like it goes outside the alley, into the
That shit
alley,
is out
into
till
the
it's
alley.
in.
It's out, and then it's in. So if you're serving and volleying on that, you got to commit to getting it while it's out in your head. If you go slice wide in the deuce and he's hitting a running forehand, you like, I have to hit this knowing it's out. Now I have the whole court. Whole court is open. But if I pop it up just a little bit, or I don't stick it, he's full. The moment he
Gazelle.
makes contact, he's full sprint in open court. And that's the other thing he can do really well, too. If you serve a volley on a hard court, he's really good at getting that first ball low and at the feet. And the moment it leaves his strings, he's full sprinting inside the court. A lot of people don't talk about how fast he regains his court position. They look at how deep he stands. But they also don't realize when he's hitting that ball and he starts his recovery back to a normal depth behind the baseline, the ball is still in the air. Like he's hitting it and then he's running and the ball probably hasn't even bounced on your side yet. So he's making up ground. And then the other thing with his returns, in particularly, that are so tricky, they slide through the court. So where a lot of guys who stand deep, if you get someone who stands deep and they try to play up, well, if they don't get it deep and it's a short ball, it's at the service line, you can get on top of it, you can tattoo it, you can crunch, you can get in, you can kind of keep the advantage. His ball doesn't have to be that deep because it's spinning like this. And so it's like, even if it lands at the service line, it hits and it just kind of shoots up.
It's like low
That's
and
not a comfortable
uncomfortable.
ball.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not a comfortable ball to be like, I'm just going to rip it open court and come in. Because it's like the ball just kind of picks up speed. So because of how deep he stands there, he's really good at neutralizing the point, getting the serve back, and then starting at like a baseline point. After that, the guy's 6'7", whatever he is. He has a world-class backhand. When he's playing well, he's serving a joke. So he's dialing up holds in 60 seconds. And then on your serve, you're having to work every single, because you're not getting free points. That's the other thing. Because of how deep he's standing, you're not going to get one of these, oh, I'll just kick it heavy and get it out of his zone, and then he might get a shank. Like some guys who like to stand close, you can get away with, if I really go after this kick, I can get it up and away, and they'll just give me a free miss. Daniil, it's like you see him so far back. You're like, all right, well, I'm not about to really try to risk it. Like there's no point in really trying to really do something crazy on the kick. Let me just get it in there. He slides it right up the middle, and now you're starting kind of on the back foot, and now he's regained court position. So it's just, the guy is so good at resetting points. He's so good at controlling tempo as well. And that I just talked about only his returning and off of the serve, but he's so good at controlling tempo even in rallies. If you inject pace and he wants to slow it down, he'll just dead it. So then, like in my case, especially on the backhand side, like I'll crunch a forehand inside out. I don't know how. He just gets out there and just like sends it back almost like it's a dead ball. So like if I'm being aggressive and I'm in an aggressive mindset, I like punch one to the corner. He like floats it where I can punch another one, floats it, crunch another one. And now I'm like, okay, I need to press. I need to try to get in on one. He sees it, dipper at the feet, two-shot pass. And he's so good at it, he can do it over and over and over again.
He can just bait you in the middle of the
He
rally.
can just bait you. He can just bait you. Like it's like Yeah, it's very interesting. Like guys who've done well against him can use variety and also pretty comfortable. Like Grigor, I think, has done pretty well against him because he can use a short slice, draw him up inside the court, and then sting you to a corner and then come to net. Grigor's really good around the net, so he can kind of disrupt. But if you let Daniil just get comfortable, that side, it's tough, man. It's just the guy's so good, especially when he's serving well, man. It's like certain days it's like it's unfair.
Brother, you should
Yo,
do,
pause real quick,
you
Justin,
should do
sorry.
commentary.
Good one.
Whatever.
Funny guy.
And
You're a
if you're
funny
watching this
guy.
clip, if you want to watch the full episode, the link is in the description down below.